Ah, how relaxing. Last night I came home from Newcastle. I haven't been home all week. I've got so much to do. Like, I'm overwhelmed. Anyway, I'm actually really excited to kind of like document this and vlog today. I did want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by Squarespace. So if you don't know what Squarespace is, it's an all-in-one platform to build like beautiful websites, to build like shop stores. My own actual website is made on Squarespace. For as long as I can remember, my websites and everything online has been made through Squarespace. I personally love it because of its aesthetics and its designs and its easy tools. Like because I created my own website, I wanted something that was like super easy and just like not complicated at all, because I didn't know how to create a website. So I did my research and Squarespace was the most popular, and when I was looking, I did actually trial a few, and I just found Squarespace was just so like easy to move around things, and it was just super versatile. Like, I'm someone who I don't really want any like restrictions when I am designing a website, but honestly I highly recommend Squarespace if you're wanting to start like an online business or a website or anything like that. It's so easy. Like, I find there's so many like platforms to create your websites on, but they're just so difficult and complex and hard, and I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Anyway, I will talk more about Squarespace later on. I am just finishing my morning routine. I just love to take care of my hygienes and my well-being and like self-care when I am feeling a bit overwhelmed and out of whack. So this morning, that's what I'm doing. I have made some breakfast. I just made some like quinoa, some tuna, and some veggies. I just feel like something really nourishing. I have been eating so bad, like so bad. Oh my god, when I'm with Joel, we just eat and drink so much because he's like a very big boy. He's like 120 kilos. Like, I'm not joking. And he's like above 6 foot. Like, he's huge. So this boy gotta eat a lot, okay? And me, I like to eat a lot too. My tummy didn't really love me that much this morning because I also had a few margaritas. That wasn't on him, that was on me. That was 100% me. I'm not gonna blame him for that. So yes, I haven't really been eating the best, but like YOLO. But today I just really felt like something a little bit more nourishing. I had my AM to start with that had just cleansed me out, and I had my PM last night, and that again really helped me like do my morning poo, because ever since I've struggled with IBS, like going to the toilet is something that I know this is like a bit of my information, I'm sorry, but like going to the toilet, and I know all my like gut IBS peoples out there, they completely understand where I'm coming from. Going to the toilet can be a bit difficult, so it was really good to be able to like just cleanse the system. This morning I'm doing a nice little self-care routine. I'm just gonna put just a bit of mineral powder because this is kind of like more of like a lighter coverage. It's just from Lust. Well, in my last video I did actually give you guys like a full like little makeup routine, and this is just the one that I use when I'm going to the gym because it's such a lighter coverage and I don't really like to feel too heavy when I'm at the gym. Don't really know what I'm doing. I did legs yesterday. I have not like trained 2 days in a row in months, like months. So today I just really feel like going to the gym and just doing something to get me back into routine. Exercise is definitely something that puts me back in to routine. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably just going to do some like weights, upper body. Don't really know. Irma's not here at the moment, so I don't really have anyone to mind me, so she's gonna be a muck. Irma, I feel like so weird. She's not here. Irma basically stays in my house with me. She's not my roommate or anything. This is actually the spare room that she stays in. She works for me, and right now she's like going through surgery. So she had her surgery like 3 days ago. I need to actually go see her, I think tomorrow. She's finally back home so I can go see her. And she had like a knee reconstruction, and that shit's intense. I miss her so much. Oh my god, stop it. I literally miss her. Wow. Okay, so I've just done a bit of tidying up because I have some like computer work to do, and I always feel like more productive with a like tidy environment. So I just cleaned up a little bit, did the dishes, some washing, all the adult stuff. My post-workout snack is just going to be a Quest bar. I like a few videos back, probably like a year ago now actually, I spoke about how like Quest bars, you know, and just protein bars, they're like not the best for your gut and they are artificial, which is true. And when I was healing my gut, I did actually stay clear from artificial protein altogether really, and like bars with just a crap load of ingredients. But that was whilst I was healing my gut. Now my gut is fine. I generally love these, like I love the taste of them. They're a quick, easy protein. I really just don't have any labels or restrictions on myself when it comes to food now, especially now that I have healed my gut. If you find that protein bars that can make you a little bit gassy or they irritate your gut, even try something like boiled eggs after your workout if you're wanting like quick protein. They are things that I would have when I was trying to heal my gut rather than artificial protein, because I found reducing artificial protein altogether and artificial sweeteners, it did help me with my gut. But yeah, now that my gut is fine, I don't have any restrictions on myself. I don't label any food bad or good. I just do what makes me feel good really. Food is to nourish. There's way too many people on social media that follow such strict diets, and oh my god, it's doing my head in as of lately. I definitely was one of them. So I guess I can see those who are in that cycle because I was there. Not a good headspace, and don't get yourself into that. Food is good, don't have restrictions. Obviously, you know, keep it fairly clean, don't go crazy, but don't limit yourself, because that is what creates an unhealthy cycle and relationship with food. I'm gonna put you in a position. This is the first time I've sat down at my desk all week, and it's Friday. I have so much to do. Okay, so I've just spent the last hour doing emails and everything. I'm currently doing Irma's job also because she's in hospital and she can't do it. Emails, all the backhand stuff. Like, I'm a creator, that stuff is so fun for me, and when it comes to like using brain emails, not so much. But I do love the organization side of it, so I do like to like plan my jobs, pop it in my calendar. So when it comes to doing jobs that I don't like, I kind of find what I like in it and really focus on that. So with emails and with all the like the backhand stuff, I make it creative in a way, whether it is planning it, whether it's popping it in my notes, nice and pretty, the aesthetics, putting it in my calendar, putting structure towards it. So all the tasks that I don't like doing, I kind of implement them in a way that I'm going to like it, if that makes sense. So as you guys know, I'm all about like planning and anything to do with like creation, like content creating or design. So the stuff that I don't like, I try to mesh it in with the stuff that I do like. Right now I'm just on my website, so as you can see, my website is actually done through Squarespace. So I kind of wanted to touch base in what I personally love most about Squarespace. So for me personally, I use my website when it comes to blogging and selling products. And the thing that I love about Squarespace is it has really powerful blogging tools to help like tell your story and categorize everything. And you can also schedule your posts. So that's something that I do love doing, because I like to schedule certain things out throughout my week when I know that I'm not going to have time to post. So you can schedule that all through Squarespace with your blogs, and you can actually connect your social media to it. So if you have like Twitter or Facebook or Instagram and you want them posts to actually go on your website, Squarespace has a way where you can do that, you can connect that. It also has its own email campaign. So when you go onto my website, you will see that a box will come up and it will get you to subscribe to my mailing list. So Squarespace actually does offer this where you can have emailing campaigns, and that's something that if you do have a website, I highly recommend to build up your subscription, to have people who are wanting to like listen to your alerts, your emails, etc., and make them feel like a community. So that is something that is super powerful when it comes to websites and blogging and creating an online business. Another thing that I love about Squarespace is the insights that it shows you. So it honestly has everything that you need to see. So you can see the timing where your website is most popular and more engagement is happening, where people are coming from, what devices they're using. So that is something that is really cool. So you can see whether people are like going on iPads, Macs, or iPhones. So when you create your page, you can make it more aesthetic to an iPhone if more users are coming from their iPhone. Something that I do love about Squarespace is when you are editing your own website or you're getting someone to do it for you, you can actually click at the top a preview of each device. So they have Mac, they have iPhone, and then they have iPad. So whilst I'm editing, I can actually click through and see what it is going to look like on each device. So I think that is really handy and really cool, because I would hate to like edit something on my desktop and then go on my iPhone and look completely different. So I really like that you can preview all three. So all of these things are super important when you are trying to start an online business or create a website. I personally, what I love most about Squarespace is the aesthetics of it. It just looks so sleek and professional, and there are so many designs and options out there. It can be really overwhelming because there are so many. So it has taken me it has taken time to kind of like find my niche and find what works for me. I do love that there are so many options out there that you can get some inspiration and ideas off. It can be overwhelming, like I said, because there are so many, but I would prefer more than less. And because there has been so many, that has been able for me to like find what works for me. It has taken time. I have done like so many different designs over the past years. The one that I have now, it's more me. It's very minimal. That's what I love about Squarespace. It is very minimal. It's very modern, I would say. Like, it's a very modern look compared to a lot of websites where I go on where it's like things are popping out all over the shop. It's quite colorful, and I'm like, I actually feel like you're a virus. You know what I mean? Like Squarespace, it looks super professional. That's something that I personally find so important when you are starting your own online business, is branding and the aesthetics, and like making something look welcoming. Like if there's too much going on with your website, it makes me feel cluttered going on that. Like, don't even want to get into that side. So that's what I love about Squarespace, is the options that they have. They're just so simple, so like minimal, but like so professional looking, if that makes sense. So that is something that I really do love. If you are interested to actually have a free trial with Squarespace, just check out squarespace.com, and then when you're ready to actually start your subscription, just actually use my link in the description below, and that will give you 10% off your first domain purchase. If you do want to know anything more about like website designing or Squarespace or anything like that, don't be afraid to head over to my Instagram and ask me a question about it. I'm all about helping you guys out when it comes to online businesses and really just anything, and I am quite active on my DMs, so please don't be afraid to message me, because I love interacting with you guys.
Don't finna jump for this shit. All top when I speak, all cap with the speech till they caught up in the rapture. I'm so out of line with the phrase game.
Okay, so I'm currently about to treat myself to an afternoon coffee, and we are taking Minnie for a walk. By we, I mean me alone. Miss you, Emma. We go for a walk. Look how excited she is. Pick up, let's go, come on. Yes, we go for a walk. We go for a walk, come on. Can I just grab a double shot and cappuccino, small? Yeah. With 2 equals. Thank you. It's now later in the afternoon. Minnie is washed, and I'm currently on my way to surprise Joel. I wasn't meant to be going to his until tomorrow morning, but I finished all my work that I need to do, and I was like, I'm a little bit bored. I'm gonna surprise my boyfriend. He doesn't finish work till late, so I'm just gonna go there, make some dinner. I'll make him some dinner so he can come home to dinner, because I'm such a good girlfriend.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go.
Minnie, come on. And I have arrived. So basically this is where I have been spending the majority of my days. I literally haven't even been home that much, and if I am home, I'm working. So I feel like I just really even like haven't chilled the fuck out. So it's currently 6 p.m. This is my glass of wine. So I'm only just gonna have one tonight because this is me getting on track, being healthy, and well deserved. I feel like I've worked hard today and I just did a long trek, so. Look, I was going to be a good housewife and make like a really good like meal tonight for when Joel gets home because he's still at work. I was gonna make like homemade chicken snitty and like roast pumpkin, but then I went to the service station to fill up my car and I just seen this and I was like, you know what, I am not cooking tonight. So this is going to be my dinner for tonight. So it's just this. So I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have my wine, and then later tonight I have been loving just either having like Tim Tams or there's these ice blocks I'm obsessed with. These ice creams, like they're not healthy, but I do like to treat myself every single night. So I'll have Tim Tams, Kit Kat, chocolate, like I enjoy it. I find by treating myself to something regularly, like not like healthy treats, like actual treats, I never really feel deprived. And when I am exposed to like chocolate and lollies, I don't feel the need to like binge on them and go all out because I allow myself to have them whenever I feel like it. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this vlog. I also kind of incorporated like a what I eat in a day because they are my most requested videos, and I do love to keep you guys in the loop with, you know, my diet, my mindset, my relationship with food. And honestly, my relationship with food, with my body, with exercise is the best it's ever been, and it's because I've just let go of all control really, and control is something that I have felt like I've always needed when it came to food or counting macros or going on certain diets. And I found that my relationship would always go up and down, and my relationship with food now is so amazing, and I just feel so content and so happy, and I don't have gut issues anymore. I'm not stressed around food because I have no restrictions, no limits. I treat myself. I don't categorize food as bad and good like I said before, and I have unfollowed some shit accounts who are just all about dieting and counting macros. Like there's some accounts that I follow, like they promote, you know, counting calories when you're out for breakfast and counting calories when you're out drinking with your friends, counting the calories in cruises and tracking it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is not healthy. So unfollowing accounts who are like calorie and dieting obsessed is something that has really helped me with my relationship with food. So yes, I hope you did like my little what I ate in a day and this vlog. I did want to say thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and working with me on this video. Don't forget guys, all the links and everything are in the description below. If you are interested in starting a website, I highly recommend checking them out, starting your free trial, and then using my link to get that little extra 10% off. I did also forget, I will be ending my night with my PM. God love Joel, he literally takes these religiously, and I took them away from his house and he rang me. He was like, where are my sups? And I was like, I took them. So I've had to actually bring him his own little sups, so I'm just gonna use his for tonight. So my PM, I just have this, and sometimes I do love to add honey into it just to give it a sweeter taste, because with my supplements I've made sure that there is no added like stevia, no added sweetener, because that is something that was super important for me when I was healing my gut, was to reduce the amount of sweeteners and artificial sweeteners and stevia that I was having, because I found that really did mess with my gut. So to make a supplement where it didn't have any sweetener in it whatsoever was extremely hard to get to taste nice, but we nailed it. So this is like a cocoa flavor, so it is a nice chocolatey flavor, and it just tastes so nourishing. Like I said, I do sometimes add honey if I do want it to be that little bit sweeter. I'll just have it with warm water, so I have it as like a tea form. So I have this before bed because it's a muscle relaxant, so it really does help you sleep. And then it has organic slippery elm powder, so that is something that helps you poo in the morning. We all love a little bit of poo in the morning. Anyway, it's got all the good stuff coming soon guys. So excited. I will keep you in the loop. But anyway, I'll see you in my next video.